Hello once again. It's me, John LaBelle, and I'm going to tell you a little bit about back pain and like lower back pain, muscle spasms in the lower back, how to avoid it. Who needs it? Trust me, I've had it. It's horrible. I've known many people who've had it. In fact, a lot of guys get it, and you know what it's like if you get it. If you've ever had it, you'll know what it's like. It's like being electrocuted. You just lock right up, and you can't sit, you can't stand, you can't lay in bed, you can't drive your car. I remember one time I drove my car, and I lifted my leg to put it on the brake, and I just about punched the brake right through the floor. It just went bang because of the spasm in my back. Now, I've discovered over the years, you don't even have to do anything to get one. I can remember picking up a piece of paper off the floor, and halfway up, there I am with this incredible spasm in my back, and the pain is just, Lord, I couldn't fathom what my blood pressure must have been. I was just red-faced from so much pain, and it's debilitating. You can't go to work. And as I say, you're not even comfortable in bed. The only thing the hospital will offer you is a muscle relaxant, painkiller, and an anti-inflammatory, which this takes weeks for this to go away. And I found that it goes away normally within weeks anyways. So, but it's always right on the edge of coming back. That's the part that really makes me nervous. And I can remember a friend of mine, he always puts everything off to the last minute. He did not go Christmas shopping because he thought, well, I'll just do the Christmas shopping a couple of days before Christmas. And bad idea. He ended up having a muscle spasms and pain in his back. He was debilitated and never did get the Christmas shopping done. So this is another reason why you don't leave things to the last minute. Anyways, I felt sorry for him, but everybody's affected the same way. It's just a horrendous state to be in. Now, what happens is you have to avoid drafts or cold air crossing your back. Now, I'm a tall person, so my shirts don't generally fit people my size. They don't make them. They're not so custom for a person my size. Shirts are generally in the general range of people, the average size. Now, I'm a bit tall. I'm about 6'2", so, and I have a long back, so my shirts will ride up in the back, especially if I bend over. My lower back is exposed, and I've noted that because it's exposed, cool air, or just the air, I guess, alone, will cause the muscle to react. It'll cause strain on the muscle, especially like if you're bending over, you're already stretching the fibers, but when it gets involved with cold hitting making contact with the muscles, this is what causes you to have your back to lock up and spasms and that. So I really took care of making sure that I never got in a situation where my back was exposed, especially if I'm lifting something. And it seems to work. I even made a belt that was about I don't know. Well, the width of it was about the length of my lower back, and I made it. It was like out of fluffy material. I don't even know what you call this stuff. Polar fleece or something. And I made and I put 2 Velcro strips in the front so that when I wrap it around, I could put the strips on, and I would wear that, make sure it was tucked into my pants at the back. And I'll tell you something, my muscles in my back were so relaxed. It was like the complete opposite of ever having a muscle spasm. I didn't feel threatened lifting anything. So always keep your back covered. You know, I'll tell you how really clothing I find is no good. I won't wear a bomber jacket. I love leathered coats, like the short coats. I don't know what you call them, half coats or whatever. But I will not wear a bomber jacket because as I said, I got a long back and they just ride up too high, and I've got a back that's exposed, and you expose your back to the air, and you run into problems that you do not want. You know what I'm talking about. You know, it's one thing to miss work. It's another thing to have to be in pain all day. And it's like having a heart attack in your back. I mean, it's like being electrocuted, and it won't go away. And anyways, that's what I wanted to tell you. So, you know, keep that back of yours covered, and avoid the misery of back spasms and back pain. See ya.